Welcome to class. My name is Tom, the instructor of this video lesson. In this video we are going to install the Red Hat Linux. I will install the Virtualbox virtualization tool first. Then I will install the Red Hat Linux on the Virtualbox. I will show you the necessary steps required to install and register a Red Hat Linux server at no cost. These steps include: register a Red Hat account and download Red Hat from the official website. Install Red Hat on the Virtualbox. Register the Red Hat developer subscription. Then I will also show you the steps of installing the Virtualbox guest editions on Linux. The guest editions can provide you with a better experience when operating the virtual Linux server. Okay, let's get started. Download and install the Virtualbox. Go to the Virtualbox official website. Download the installation executable. Select the Windows hosts version. Okay, open the download folder. This is the installation executable file. Double-click it. The installation process is straightforward. Just keep clicking to proceed. Okay, Virtualbox installation is done. Next, we are going to register a Red Hat account and then download the Red Hat Linux. Before we download the Red Hat installation medium, we need to register a Red Hat account to join the free Red Hat developer program. I am going to show you how to do the registration. But please note that the official website may change the steps from time to time. Okay, go to the official Red Hat website. Click Developers. You can see there is a lot of software development information here. Red Hat provides a free Red Hat Enterprise Linux developer subscription, which is a part of the Red Hat developer program. With this development-only subscription, we can have a more stable development platform for building applications. The platform is a perfect environment for us to develop and test our Python programs. Okay, to sign up, click Login. Then click Register for a Red Hat account or register directly. You need to fill in some information to create the account. Prepare a login name that suits yourself. Don't forget this login name because you need it to register the server after installation. The website will then send you a verification email. Click the verification link on the email to complete the verification process. After that, your Red Hat account is ready. Log into the account. Under the Developer tab, click Linux. Then click the Download Red Hat Enterprise Linux button. Select the DVD ISO image for the x86 processors. The website requires you to answer some more questions. After that, the download gets started. This is the downloaded Red Hat installation ISO image. We will open it with Virtualbox. Okay, now install the Red Hat Enterprise Linux on Virtualbox. Open Virtualbox. Click the New button to create a new virtual machine. Give a name to the virtual machine. Call it Red Hat 1. Virtualbox can predict the operating system type. Next, determine the memory size of the virtual machine. It depends on the purpose of the server. My physical machine has plenty of memory, so I give more memory to it. 4 GB. Okay, now the size of the hard disk. 8 GB is a bit too small. Give it 50 GB. Now change other settings of the virtual machine. Click Setting. Select the System tab. Uncheck Floppy from the boot order list. The virtual machine will be booted from the optical disk first, then the hard disk. We will put the installation ISO image into the virtual optical drive to boot up the machine. Click Storage. Now the virtual optical drive is empty. Select Choose a disk file. Choose the ISO image that we downloaded not long ago. Okay, now the ISO image has been inserted into the optical drive. The virtual machine will be booted up from the image when we turn on the machine. Then select the Network tab. In general, we can use either the NAT mode or the bridged adapter mode. For this new virtual server, I chose the bridged adapter mode so that the new server will have an IP address different from the physical host. Okay, now everything is ready. Click the Start button to start the installation of the server. The virtual machine was booted from the ISO image I placed in the virtual optical drive. Press I to install Red Hat Enterprise Linux. This is the screen of the virtual machine. To operate the virtual machine, we need to move the mouse pointer into its screen. However, sometimes it just doesn't work, especially before the completion of guest OS installation. Now I am trying to get into the virtual machine. As you can see, I just cannot move the mouse pointer into the virtual machine's screen, no matter how many times I tried. If you encounter the same problem, click Devices, USB, then select the mouse. Okay, now the virtual machine takes control of the mouse pointer. I can now move the pointer around within the screen of the virtual machine. Then how to release the mouse pointer back to the physical host? We usually can do it by pressing the Control button on the right of the keyboard, or by pressing the Control Alternate Delete buttons simultaneously. But these two approaches are not working in my case. I tried them, but the mouse pointer still could not escape from the virtual machine. Then the ultimate way to solve the problem is by unplugging the mouse from the computer, then replugging it back. I unplugged and replugged my mouse. See, now the host machine has taken back the control of the mouse. If you are using a laptop, you may need to connect an external mouse. In most cases, these problems will not happen again after the installation of the guest OS has been completed. If we have installed the VirtualBox Guest Edition to the guest OS, we can even move the mouse pointer between the physical host and the virtual machine seamlessly without pressing the right control button. We will install the guest edition in the final part of this video. Okay, now go back to the virtual machine to continue the installation. Click Continue. Need to complete 2 items before continuing to the next step. First, confirm the installation destination. Select the 50 GB virtual hard disk. Done. Then configure the root password. The root account is the account with full privilege. Okay, done. Click the Begin Installation button. Installation gets started. It will take some time depending on your computer's speed. Finished. Reboot the system. Accept the license. Finish configuration. OK, create an ordinary user account. Now I have logged in the system with the user account just created. The system prompted me with a message. Remind me the system has not been registered. I will do the registration very soon. But I prefer doing it with the root account. The root account is a privileged account. Directly using it to do post-installation configuration is much more convenient. OK, log out of the ordinary user account. Log in as root. The first thing to do is to test the network connectivity. In our case, the physical computer is able to access the internet. The question is, can the virtual Linux server also access the internet? Place the pointer to the activities icon. A tool menu showed up. Open the browser. Failed to connect to the internet. To solve the problem, click this little triangle. The system is now wired off. Connect it. OK, now the Linux server is connected to the network. Refresh the browser. Perfect. Now the server is able to access the internet. Open the command terminal. From the terminal, type the command dnf update. This command will try to download and update the system. Got an error. The message says, this system is not registered to Red Hat subscription management. Without having registered, the official and formal update is not allowed. So let's proceed to the next topic of this video. Register this Linux server. Registering a Red Hat development server means to attach this server to your personal developer subscription. After registration, you can use this server for development and access the official new releases, updates, and errata of the Red Hat Enterprise Linux. OK, go back to the Linux server. Before doing the registration, I want to change the hostname of the Linux server. Its current hostname is localhost. I want to change it to a more meaningful name. Use the hostnamectl command to change the name. Type in hostnamectl, set hostname, static, then the new hostname. The server is called Python Development Server Number 1. To verify if the hostname has been changed successfully, exit the command terminal. Open a new command terminal. The static hostname of the server has been changed to Python Development Server 1. Now the server is ready for registration. We use the subscription manager command to register and attach a system to our Red Hat subscription. To begin with, I want to check the current registration status. Use the list parameter. The status is unknown. This server has not been registered yet. OK, now do the registration. Subscription manager. Register. Auto attach. The command prompts for the username. It is the username you use to log in to your Red Hat account. You must use your account username. Email address does not work. Then input the password. Registration successful. To verify, rerun the subscription manager. The server status is now subscribed. We can check what systems have been attached to our subscription from the Red Hat customer portal. Log into your Red Hat account. Go to the customer portal. Click My Subscriptions. These are the products that have been subscribed. Click System. The new server installed just now, Python Development Server Number 1, has been attached to this subscription. It is eligible to get updates and additional packages from the official repository. After updating the server, I will install the VirtualBox guest editions. But this video is a little bit long, so let's leave it to the next video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.